Hey everyone, it's me, Hallease, endeavoring to persevere as always. If you're new here, I make videos about my chaotic good life. If spirit moves you, subscribe. In this video, I want to go over how to clean your period products in between uses. So your menstrual cups, your cloth pads, and your period panties, to be specific. So most of the menstrual cups that I have tried are all made out of medical grade silicone. And so most of them have the same or very, very similar instructions, which is to boil it on the stove in hot boiling water for about 10 minutes. And that helps to kill off any bacteria and things of the like. So I boil mine in hot boiling water for roughly 10 minutes at the beginning of each cycle and then at the conclusion of each cycle to keep it clean. Now, in between, when I'm actually on my cycle, I don't usually boil it every day because that's kind of just time intensive and cumbersome. But what I usually do is I actually wash it using some kind of menstrual cup soap wash. The one I'm currently using, because it's just widely available where I live, is the Diva Wash by the brand that makes the Diva Cup, which is another menstrual cup brand. And the thing I like about this is that it's got, it doesn't smell too epic. It's not unscented. So if you're the type of person that wants something that's unscented, I wouldn't recommend this. But it just smells like botanicals, and it suds up really well, and it's also pH balanced, and it also doesn't leave residue on the cup, which is good because obviously you're inserting it into your body. So that's why I use this. And I usually do this whenever I'm in the shower. So basically when I'm on my cycle, every day when I take a shower, I'll take out my cup, clean it out, wash it with this, insert it back in, and I've cleaned it for the day. The other thing that I would recommend, if something I've noticed that people will talk about, is the sort of like perma staining that can begin to happen after you've had your cup for a couple of months or a while, and it just seems like even with the boiling and the soap, it doesn't seem to get all the way clean. It just has like, sort of a discoloration to it. The easiest way to get rid of that, and this is something that I do actually also at the end of every cycle, make a peroxide soak for your menstrual cup. So I use 1 part peroxide to about 4 parts water, and I put it in a plastic cup, and I just leave it in that plastic cup overnight, and by the morning it is squeaky clean and it looks as if I just bought it. Hey everyone, thanks for watching this video so far. If you're new here, all of my videos are provided by my Patreon producers, patreon.com/Hallease. There you can get early access to videos as well as weekly private vlogs. So if you're interested in becoming a Patreon producer, go check it out, patreon.com/Hallease. The production team is so awesome and I love them so much. If you aren't interested in joining the Patreon, that's okay. The best thing you can do to help out creators if you're watching me here on YouTube is to like this video and engage with me down below in the comments. And the other great thing you can do that's totally free is let the ads play. That really helps creators a lot when you let the ads play. Anyway, back to the video. So, with your period panties, the best thing you can do is pre-soak. This is something that I've seen that really works for me, is I pre-soak my period panties before I throw them into the wash. So whether you're using period panties or cloth pads or anything of the like that's catching your menses for you, the first thing you want to do is run it under, whether it be the tub sink or your bathroom sink, run it under that water and get out all of the excess menses that it has caught. And then once you feel like you've got the majority of it out, what I do is I have a bucket that I fill with about 1 gallon to 2 gallons of water, a little bit of a mild detergent for clothes specifically, and again, peroxide. I let all of my panties soak in there for about an hour, and then I throw them into the wash with, well, I actually usually just wash them by themselves on delicate, so yeah. And so after you've soaked them for about an hour in that solution, I then throw them in with my wash. And I wash them, of course, on delicate, and I usually don't dry them in the dryer. I let them hang dry, and I make sure to never use fabric softener. So fabric softener is basically conditioner for your clothing. You don't want to use that on your period panties because the whole point of them is to soak up things, and they aren't discerning about what they soak up. They soak up everything. Never use fabric softener on your cloth pads, on your period panties, anything like that that you're wearing to catch your menses. Don't use fabric softener. I can't stress that enough. Don't use fabric softener. Inevitably though, they will begin to stink, and that's usually the time when you just need to replace them. So keep that in mind. If you're still here, there must be something about me that you're jiving with, so again, subscribe if the spirit moves you. Check out this video because YouTube says you'll like it, and then check out this playlist where I have all of my period videos, from women's health topics to just people with periods and everything in between. They're all in this playlist over here. That is pretty much the video. I hope this helps anyone. Again, in the comments below, let me know. Do you use period products? How do you keep them clean in between uses? I'm Hallease. I'll see you when I see you.